The family of Mac Davis is asking for prayers for the singer, songwriter and actor. The 78-year-old is now critically ill after undergoing heart surgery in Nashville, according to a statement issued by manager Jim Morey. The music community rallied around Davis, including country music superstar Dolly Parton, who asked for her fans to pray for Mac Davis on Twitter. Born and raised in Lubbock, Texas, Davis wrote In the Ghetto and other classic songs for Elvis Presley before becoming a multi-talented star in his own right. His string of songs with Presley began in 1968 with A Little Less Conversation, followed by Memories, In the Ghetto, and Don't Cry, Daddy. Dolly Parton, the whole magic about me is that I look artificial, but am totally real in Ghetto. Davis said he wanted to write about a vicious circle, and parts of urban areas where poor people were living and couldn't get out. They were stuck there, and everybody took off to the suburbs. I grew up with a little kid whose daddy worked with my daddy, and he was a black kid, Davis said in a 2014 interview for the Tennessean's story behind the song. I remember him being one of my best buddies, but he lived in a bad part of town, and I couldn't figure out why they had to live where they lived, and we got to live where we lived. Following those and big cuts with other stars, including the Bobby Goldsboro hit Watching Scotty Grow. Davis found his own success as a recording artist with the 1972 chart topper Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me and the easy-listening #1 Stop and Smell the Roses in 1974. The latter year was a pivotal one for Davis, as he was named the Academy of Country Music's Entertainer of the Year, and began hosting his own variety show on NBC. The Mac Davis Show ran for 2 seasons, and Davis continued to star in Christmas specials on a near-annual basis through 1983. 2020, Man, the ACM Awards brought us an Entertainer of the Year tie and other firsts. Davis made his film debut in 1979, starring alongside Nick Nolte in the comedy North Dallas 40. It was a modest hit, but his next 2 vehicles, Cheaper to Keep Her and The Sting 2, didn't fare well at the box office. He has continued to take small roles in television and film, making appearances on That 70s Show, King of the Hill, 8 Simple Rules and Dolly Parton 2019 Heartstrings Netflix series. In the 1980s, Davis the musician began finding more success in the country format, with hits including It's Hard to Be Humble, Hooked on Music and I Never Made Love, Till I Made It With You, which became his final top 10 hit in 1985. But as a songwriter, he continued to enter new arenas well into the 21st century. A 2002 remix of A Little Less Conversation by Junkie XL became a global smash, as well as Presley's 31st #1 hit. Davis later became a unlikely collaborator with Swedish DJ and producer Avicii, co-writing the 2013 dance pop hit Addicted to You, and even lending his vocals to an unreleased track, Black and Blue. He comes from an era that really doesn't exist anymore, especially in lyrics, Avicii told Rolling Stone in 2013. It's so amazing the place he took, Addicted. I just met him and he played it on guitar, a song he had from before, and then we switched it around 100%. But we kept like the vibe of his lyrics. It sounds like a classic. Millions of Americans saw Davis back on television last year for NBC's Elvis All-Star Tribute, performing Memories to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Presley's 1968 comeback special. Davis is a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2000. Contributing, Sidney Henderson.